If you watched the earlier video I recorded on Tesla, and in particular in the pre-market, I thought I'd just record this follow-on video to that one, really just to see how the price action develops once we move into the physical session with the exchanges now open. And we've been going a little bit over an hour now, about an hour and 15 minutes. And some really nice examples here of the VWAP in action across the time frames, but also how important VPA is in terms of picking those entry points, those points where you might take your profit, and so on and so forth. So if we start with perhaps down, let's have a look. Where should we start? I think probably on the 10 minutes, probably the most interesting. As you can see, we've had an initial rally higher, no problem at all. But when you look at the volume profile in regard to the price action, we've got a nicely rising VWAP. We are trading up and around and following the 1 standard deviation envelope to the upside. And we saw some nice buying coming in here under this initial candle. But if you look at the volume now, the volume is falling away quite dramatically. And as we reach the top here, there is the potential for a reversal purely based on the fact that we're moving away, well away from the VWAP anyway, up to the 1 standard deviation. But primarily, our trigger analysis, if you like, is really based on what is going on in terms of volume. If we're in this position, we'd be looking to get out at that particular point because it's starting to look weak. The volume is falling away and the price action is starting to top. We've got a doji at the top there. So that's really where it all stems from. That was on the 10-minute, and really everything else wraps around that, if you like. So you start to put together all your other analysis. If we drop down onto the 30-minute, for example, what have we got here? We have the nice rally higher, which is obviously spread out over the faster time frames, which is fine, and on upwards. But then on this particular candle, we have a huge shooting star candle at that point, and really just confirming for us that we've got weakness on the horizon. And once again, this just reinforces this whole business of multiple time frames and using VPA in association with our VWAP indicator. Let's just go down onto the very fast time frame here, and you've got all the VPA lessons here coming into play. As you can see, we've the stock takes off. We're following pretty much above the 1 standard deviation, and as I mentioned in a previous video, you can adjust these to whatever. You can have 1, 1.5, 1.2, whatever you feel, but the default we send the indicator out in is with standard 1. And then we get the weakness starting to appear. We've got a nice upthrust here. We had an initial sign of weakness here. Didn't really materialize at that point. 2-bar reversal. We've got another 2-bar reversal. Then we get an upthrust on good volume under here. And then off down we go. Another rally, weakness here. Down we go. It's very much VPA 101. And as we break through to the downside, then you might be looking at an opportunity to reverse, but it's not there yet because we're not seeing particularly strong buying. But that's how it's all put together. You're looking at the 1 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, and the 10, the 20, and the 30, and really putting it all together in that package of multiple time frames, the VWAP indicator itself, and also volume price analysis and the analysis that goes with it. So hope you've enjoyed this particular video. I wanted to follow it on from the initial pre-market on Tesla. Lots more to come as always. Thanks for watching. See you soon, and bye for now.